human fascination with gold is as old as recorded history. 1792, the United States Congress passed the Mint and Coinage Act that established a fixed price of gold in terms of US dollars. 15 August 1971, a number of attempts were made to salvage the gold standard. 2011, the foundation of the Gold Standard Banking AG, one of the most successful companies which specializes in the trade of minerals and precious metals worldwide. There's a global distribution network for industrial minerals and metals in more than 120 countries. 2020, GSB presents new cutting-edge products and services. Blockchain gold asset LBMA price connected, ready to be traded on a stable rate directly on our exchange. It is using the most advanced decentralized blockchain protocol, safe, cost-efficient, and fast. Digital G999 card, the safest way to secure your digital blockchain assets. Use our new digital card at the size of a credit card to pay the merchants. Gold point of sale. If you are a gold bullion dealer, this is the best way to increase your sales. Our community will trade digital gold to pick up it physically. You can directly exchange the tokens and transfer fiat into your bank account. GSB consists of GSB Gold, International Business Blockchain Platform, Universal Gold Merchant, and Gold Standard Digital Bank. We invite you to discover our products and services. You can pay using our decentralized blockchain solution, everything and everywhere. Register now. Find out more about GSB on our website, g999main.net.
Welcome to the Lydian world, the blockchain game where you can earn, learn, and have fun. 2022, the world has changed, the internet changed, and the rise of the blockchain changed the entire industry and forced us to rethink. Blockchain gaming became the day-to-day opportunity to generate income. Some chase the mining, while others are doing the trading. The pursuit of our unlimited incoming resources has begun. Whatever it takes, leaving behind the unknown and embracing the new technology, the new era, the Lydian world. Here, the unlimited income resources are waiting to be claimed, but not without our engagement. We are the driving force of the Lydian world. We are the Lydians. The strategy is entirely in our hands, and we can choose which citizenship to get in order to build a future for our beloved ones. out mining or in need of a crypto-friendly credit card. A highly active trader who needs extra guidance. A developer who wants to promote his project. Or a society-educated gamer who aims to make profits out of his own NFT shop. And enjoys the time gaps with the Telegram trivia. You are connecting to the Lydian world incoming resources. Every single action of more than already 350,000 citizens is distributing rewards into Lydian world. Every time a card is swiped, every time an NFT transfer is completed, while you play, even while you sleep, Lydian world rewards you. It continues with a new vision, but do you know what marks the success? Perseverance, imagining the unimagined, and above all, possessing your own piece of virtual land to transform a grand idea into a grand reality. Pick a land. Press a button. Up you go. Behold your decentralized property, built to stand the test of time. Open your own business and share it with the others. From outwards to the city center area, until zone by zone, the city is taken over by its citizens. Multiple digital businesses rise alongside. A new era of luxury, shopping arcades, medical offices. Throw open their doors to an unlimited era, the blockchain. But something is missing. The design of your building is a way to define your own business, where you can approach your own digital architect. It won't be easy, but it will be worth it. After all, with the power to create and trade, whoever holds the land NFT shapes the city forever. So, what is your vision?
All right, greetings, everyone. Good morning. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Monday, January the 2nd of 2023? This is the first crypto morning of the new year, and we have a powerful show for you this morning. So you want to make sure you get everybody to the platform. So go ahead and share this out. Get the link. We on YouTube, Forward Money. We on Facebook, Forward Money Network, and we also streaming live from my personal page, Forward Mahdi. So wherever you are tuning in from, please, if you're not subscribed to our YouTube channel, Forward Money Network, if you're not subscribed to our second YouTube channel, New Millennium Bankers, please go do so. So we're excited to bring you this information that we're going to bring you this morning. All right. So what are we talking about today? We want to start the new year off right. Because Forward Money Network, New Millennium Bankers, we talking about banking. We always talking about money, talking about finances, right? So what do you think we're talking about this morning? Well, we're going to talk about a part of the snake. See, it's three parts to the global financial snake: Federal Reserve, the IMF, and the World Bank. So we got some information coming out of the World Bank about the IMF warns tough year ahead for world economy. So we're going to talk about that. But before we talk about that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take the first look at the crypto market. I know you might be saying, well, brother, you in the crypto. You don't check the market like that. No, I don't. I do not, because it's really irrelevant for me, right? I do and check the market just to stay updated on what's going on, so I know what's going on, but I don't check it every day. I promise I don't. I do not take a look at what the coins and what the market is doing, right? Because inside a gold standard bank, as a New Millennium Bank, it's kind of irrelevant, all right? But for the sake of this is crypto morning, so we take a look at what's going on. So let's take a look at the cryptocurrency market cap. Let's stroll over here to Coin Market Cap, the world's leader in crypto data. So let's take a look where the cryptocurrency market cap is back up to over $800 billion market cap. In the last day, it has been an increase of 1.2 41% increase in the market cap. So let's take a look at the top cryptocurrencies. We're going to take a look at the G999 coin. Now remember, on this page right here, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of the top 7 cryptocurrencies we get paid in instantly. We're going to talk about that later. Oh, and we're going to take a very strong look because today was the payout day in our metaverse, Millennium world. So we're going to go over there and see how much rewards I have been paid due to my citizenships and due to me being in the metaverse, just holding NFT positions in Millennium world. I am getting paid, and we're going to take a look at that because that's an opportunity for everybody. You don't have to even do no recruiting, telling them about it, nothing. You just got to get in the metaverse. All right, and we'll talk about that briefly after we go from see what the IMF is talking about. So Bitcoin is still trading for $16,700.05. So $705 is down 0.01%. Last hour is up 0.90% in the last 24 hours, and it's down 0.84% in the last 7 days. Ethereum is still trading for over $1,200. It is up 0.04%. Last hour is up 1.74% the last 24 hours, and it's down 0.08% in the last 7 days. Then we got Tether. Tether is trading at 99 cents. Tether is always $1, so don't worry about that. We don't have to go over that. Tether has the most trading volume than all other cryptocurrencies. See, Tether trading volume 24 hours is 15.8 billion, while Bitcoin is 11.6 billion and Ethereum is 3.5 billion. Tether is 15.8 billion. So, man, you need to come to GS Partners because we got a blockchain academy. Because a lot of people don't know the difference between a stable coin and a utility coin. But if you just come in and just listen to us and be humble, we got the Blockchain Academy that's going to tell you and explain and break it down and teach you what all that means. But you got to get in the GS Partners to get it. All right, then we got Binance, BNB. It is still trading for over $246. It's down 0.10% last hour. It is up 0.84% in the last 24 hours, and it's up 1.33% in the last 7 days. All right, so now let's stroll over here. Let's pull up the G999 coin. All right, and see what we're doing on the market. So right now we are trading at 0.0017. That is less than 0.2 of a penny. So for a penny, you can get you, what is that? Almost close to 6 G999 coin. Let me refresh it, make sure that data is right. So we're down 12% because it just changed. I could do it again and it might be down again. So yeah, we're down 12%. But let me go over here to our platform to make sure that is right. See how accurate that is. Okay, so we're really down by 7.9%. So they are nearly correct. They are nearly correct. All right. So don't worry. People holding. And the reason that's going on because we just had a big pool payout. And a lot of people got the G999 coins in the pool. So they probably selling. They're probably selling. That's why the price is dropping like that, right? They probably selling. I'm holding G999 coins. I don't really sell them, right? I convert them and make them something else, but I don't sell them. I reinvest them, but the number one coin that I hold is this coin right here. Why? Because it's, look at the price. And not just the price, really because of the utility of the G999 coin and this ecosystem. See, this coin is attached to a whole ecosystem. This coin is attached, and it's the gas to a blockchain. And as we lay other layers to our blockchain and all of this stuff starts coming out, especially when we come out with the smart contract, watch out. But hey, don't listen to us. We just getting paid. All right, we ain't doing nothing but getting paid in all this stuff, right? You like Bitcoin, we're getting paid in that. You like Ethereum, we're getting paid in that. You like Binance, we're getting paid in that. You like stable coins, we're getting paid in that. Multiple stable coins, we're getting paid in. All right, like 3 stable coins, we're getting paid in. Instant pay, and also pool rewards. Like what other system, what other platform you're gonna go to where you can get that type of payouts just for being in it? In a pool a revenue pool. Man, this is amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get to the topic, and that topic is IMF warns a tough year ahead for world economy, citing slowdown in the United States, the EU, and China. Now remember what we said at the beginning of this. The IMF, a part of that three-headed snake called the Federal Reserve, the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, and the World Bank. So this is significant. If they reporting and saying this, what are they saying? They really saying they have no way to fix it. They don't know what to do, and we should get prepared because it's finna be bad. All right, that's what they saying. However, we just gonna give your alternative system to this system because this system is going down. All right, the IMF, the World Bank, and the Federal Reserve, they pretty much over all of the paper money that's on the planet. Let me say that again because I know some of y'all did not hear that. That should have been a tweet. The IMF, the Federal Reserve, and the World Bank, this three-headed snake, they all won. They are over pretty much all of the fiat paper currency on the planet. That's what they govern. All right? That's their monopoly. Okay? And the IMF was set up by the Zionists, the World Bank, all of them. See, because I want to break this down. Let us talk about this just briefly before we get to the article. The Federal Reserve is the #1 central bank in America that's supposed to govern the affairs of the American people. Okay? Set up by the Zionist Jew in 1913 on an island called Jekyll's Island. All right? So that was set up and was the American people. I wasn't even born then. Most of us wasn't born back then. But we were sold out by the president of that time, by the Congress people of that time. We were sold out because they let this central bank, which is against the Constitution, come into place, and they signed in the law with the president's stamp on it. Woodrow Wilson, who was a Democrat, gave away our wealth for the next 108 plus years. Why? Because we still don't have it right now. Because when they did this, the dollar was bagged by gold and silver that you can return from. And then from 1913, it took them 20 years to get the gold away from the American people because not Woodrow Wilson, Franklin D. Roosevelt put out a law a mandate that every citizen had to turn in their coinage gold and their bullion gold. So the dollar still said gold certificate, but you could not go get it because it was against the law for the citizens to have it. All the trick. 20 years after the Federal Reserve was set up. Okay, then we go 11 years from that. 11 years from when they really took the dollar off the gold standard. 11 years from that, 1944, in Bretton Woods in New Hampshire, right? Bretton Woods, they tricked all of the G20 countries, all of the big countries. All right, they tricked them to come to New Hampshire, and they tricked them to allow the dollar to be the #1 reserve currency to be used for the import, selling, and buying, trading of oil, petrodollar. All right, and this put this in 1944 put the world on the fiat paper money system because the dollar was the only thing tradable for oil. And at that time, oil and gas was the leading commodity on the planet. Yeah. All right. So this thing gets deep if you just understand the history. Right. I just have been in the finance, in the banking. When you get into the money, you find all this stuff out. All right. And it's very, very, they are very, very dirty. They don't really want to show what's going on. They don't want to show their hand. So they really keep us outside of their social equality. They don't allow us in because they are filthy in their practices. All right. But let's go into this, though. I just wanted to give y'all that quick history lesson right quick. Because this 2023, January the 2nd, what are you going to do different? What are you going to do different? Huh? Are you going to take opportunities? Or are you just going to watch opportunities pass you by? Are you going to continue to let the bloodsuckers, this three-headed snake, keep their veins in you and suck the lifeblood out of you by we going to work just to pay a bill and not trying to become our own bank. See, we don't need the World Bank. We don't need the Federal Reserve. We don't need the IMF. We need to become our own bank because they have put the planet in poverty. So they banking practice, we don't need their banking practice no more because they ain't doing nothing but putting the wealth into the hands of the 1%. The 1%ers. They got all the wealth. All right. While we had to go to work just to pay a light bill, just to put food on the table. We got to go put in 10 hours to make $100. You feel me? We got to go spend 20 hours to make $200, $300. That's our life gone. 20 hours gone just to pay a bill, to get a paycheck. Yeah, we got to live, but damn. When we gonna say enough is enough? You feel me? It should have been a run on the banks. Man, don't get me talking about these banks. I ain't even got to the article yet. All right, I get crazy. IMF warns of tough year ahead for the world economy, citing slowdown in Europe, in the United States, Europe, and China. The International Monetary Fund has warned that 2023 will be a tougher year for most of the world economy because the United States, the EU, and Chinese economies are all slowing down simultaneously. We expect 1/3 of the world economy to be in recession. Golly. So let me hold on. So this is Chief Christina Lena, right? Georgievina. This is what she said. Now listen, I want to tell you, this is why Crypto Mornings is important to everybody, because we're bringing information that you can use, but we're also warning. We're also warning you. You got to find something to do. Listen, this is coming from the IMF. They're giving a forecast of the world economy. This is what they do. They're giving a forecast of the world economy. Now, they part of helping this happen. But they giving a forecast of it, and look what they said. We expect 1/3 of the world economy to be in recession. Even countries that are not in recession, it will feel like recession for hundreds of millions of people. For hundreds of millions of people. Now, they included the United States. The United States really, and this is the chief. This is IMF chief. This is what the chief said. Okay. IMF's 2023 economic predictions. The IMF, the International Monetary Fund Managing Director, shared the IMF prediction on the United States, the EU, China, and the world economy in an interview with CBS Ad Sunday. She detailed. Oh, she was on CBS. Oh, okay. This is what we see in 2023. For most of the world economy, this is going to be a tough year, tougher than the year we left behind. Why? Because the big three economies, United States, EU, China, are all slowing down simultaneously. The United States is most resilient. The United States may avoid recession. Why? Because they got the printing press with the Federal Reserve. Y'all got to pay attention to the language now. The United States, she just said that they're going to, because they slowed down, but she said the United States may avoid recession. Now, how can the United States avoid recession when the United States don't create nothing? I was just in a furniture store yesterday, and I bought a desk for my office, and on the label, you know what it said? I was on the phone with my wife, and you know what it said? You know where it said it was made at? It didn't say the United States, right? It didn't say Europe. It said China. It said China. So all the stuff we got come from China. And like the man that wrote The Creature of Jekyll Island said on The Hidden Secrets of Money, the game that the United States is playing with the world is we're giving them paper cash and they're giving us stuff, things. Yeah, desks, laptops, phones, cars. This is what the United States ain't manufacturing nothing. I think they only manufacturing guns. They don't manufacture nothing. So nothing that we see, anywhere you go to Walmart, go anywhere, you don't see none of that stuff in there manufactured and made in the United States. So how long are those countries going to play that game where they accept dollars for stuff and send stuff over here? We send dollars over there, they send stuff over here. How long y'all think that game going to play? Y'all better pay attention, close attention to Russia and China. Very close attention. All right, you need to be following RT News. All right, that's a Russian platform. You need to be following, listening to what they got saying. You need to listen at World News and from outside of America so you can really see what's going on. All right, what's really going on. And one of the major platforms that you can use to keep up with the world abroad so you can see what's happening, what's coming over here, is for you to get the Final Call newspaper. That is an international global publication that cover all the world, the whole world, United States, Europe, China, Africa, the Caribbean. It covers everything, Asia. You need the Final Call newspaper, family. Get with me if you want to get an issue. All right, so listen. The EU, now listen at this. The United States may avoid recession. We see the labor market remaining quite strong. This is, however, a mixed blessing because if the labor market is very strong, the Fed may have to keep interest rates tighter for longer to bring inflation down. The IMF chief continues. So let me just dissect that because that's a lot. Interest rates don't bring down inflation. The stopping of them printing money is what's going to bring down inflation. But as long as they got the print in place, as long as Joe Biden can send billions of dollars over here to the Ukrainians, right? Then as long as this happens, as long as the Federal Reserve can just at the click of a button produce money with no wealth creation, that's inflation. Inflation is an expansion of the monetary supply. So as more cash is produced, merchants, us who into sales and have products, we have to take up our prices because the prices went up on us. So for us to make a profit, the prices have to change. This is why if you go back 20 years, 15 years ago, certain things we was paying one price for, the same thing today, now we paying a significantly higher price. All right? You don't believe me? Just look at your clothes. Look at the milk. Back in the day, milk used to be $3. Now it's what? $6, $7, $8, some places. Bread used to be what? How much loaf of bread used to be? $2. Some of y'all youngsters don't remember this. All right, clothes. We wear for all of our community, our people. Y'all love Jordans. Young people, you love Jordans, right? When I was your age, 20 years old, 18, 19 years old, we didn't pay $200 for Jordans. We never paid over $175 for any Jordan. For any Jordans. And it wasn't these little Jordan stores that got their shoes in the plastic or whatever, make it look real good. All right. We didn't have that. Wasn't no StockX. Wasn't none of that. Wasn't none of that. Now you got Jordan selling for $500, $600. That was unheard of when I was growing up. We used to get the fresh new Jordan for $125, no more than $150 with tax. I'm telling you. So now how the same shoe, same material, right? Just a different year, maybe a different color, is you paying at the mall when they come out at Foot Locker, $200, $220. If you go to one of the Jordan stores, you're paying $300, $400. Like how? That's inflation. The material ain't changed. So as they pump more money into the economy, merchants paying more for the stuff. So merchants had to put an extra tag to make money. Because if they were to go back to paying $150 for that type of stuff, then they wouldn't make no money. Because that's probably what they paying for. They ain't gonna say they ain't what they paying for, but some of them might be. But anyway, that's what that is. So this is showing us they don't know what's going down. This is misinformation at its best. All right. The EU was very severely hit by the war in Ukraine, half of the European Union will be in recession next year. China is going to slow down this year further, she added. Moreover, the IMF boss said, next year will be a tough year for China, and that translates into negative trends globally. Why? Because majority of the stuff is coming from Asia. The stuff that we buying and wearing, that stuff coming from over there. So if they slow down, that's going to be bad for everybody. When we look at the emerging markets and development economies there, the picture is even dire. Why? Because on top of everything else, they get hit by high interest rates and by the appreciation of the dollar. How the dollar is not appreciated. See, for those economies that have high level of that, this is a devastation, she continued. Regarding China specifically, she described, in the short term, bad news. China has slowed down dramatically in 2022 because of its tight zero COVID policy. For the first time in 40 years, China growth in 2022 is likely to be at or below global growth. That has never happened before. Emphasizing that she hopes that the United States economy is not going to slip into recession despite all these risks, the IMF managing director shared. We expect 1/3 of the world economy to be in recession. Even countries that are not in recession, it will feel like recession for hundreds of millions of people. She also added that the world has changed dramatically, noting that it is a more shock-prone world. She explained that these shocks include COVID, the Russia-Ukraine war, and the cost of living crisis. My message is, don't think that we are going to go back to pre-COVID predictability, more uncertainty, more overlap, a crisis wait for us. We have to buckle up and act in that more precautionary matter, she concluded. Now, this is the IMF. This is their chief. This is what she said. All right. Well, I didn't make this stuff up. This is coming from Bitcoin.com news. But listen, is there another way out there? Is there something else? So this is setting the stage for where we're going to transition to next. Why? Because, family, we have found a better way. We have found a way to safeguard ourselves, to benefit heavily, and that way is called Gold Standard Bank with the Lydian World Metaverse. So we want to close out going into the Lydian World Metaverse, but before we do, we got a quick commercial about Lydian World and about the advancement of technology. Don't get caught not understanding and not being able to move in advance with the time. Times have changed, just like she just said. She just clearly said, times have changed. We got to do something different. What she really saying, that, hey, we ain't got no hope for y'all. So you can keep, the world is finna go into a recession. All right. So with that being said, family, check this commercial out.
The origins of life and the universe. First stages in human evolution. First simple technologies that started making our life easier. To Lydian World. We are glad to introduce our multi-ecosystem, Here, the rewards are generated thanks to the fees applied to each service or product behind an income resource such as staking pools, credit card swipe commissions, mining fields, assisted trading, non-fungible tokens marketplace, interactive airdrops, mainnet masternodes, trivia games, etc. Available on platforms and devices. More than 3 million users expected by the end of 2022 could reach a milestone of $5 billion in total resources. Lydian World, the place where you can explore, earn, and have fun.
So, all right, family. So here's Lydian World, family. Here's the world map of Lydian World, and here's how you get paid. Now, because listen, you can either stay with the IMF, the Federal Reserve, Central Bank, if you like, all right? But they just gave your forecast on what's happening over there, right? Now, we just gave your forecast on what's about to happen over here and what's already happening over here, right? So they're not giving you anything, and they just said hard times coming. So what does that mean? We got to make a shift. We got to make a change, all right? We got to adjust. We got to adopt. So we got to get into the digital world. We got to get into the digital world, and we got to get into a digital system and not depend on that system because they just told us it's going to get bad. That's what they just told us, all right? The chief of the IMF, you didn't hear that from me. That's what she said, all right? They supposed to be over the economy of the world. International monetary fund. This is what they say. So if we don't do something different, if we don't make the switch, then call yourself insane, all right? Because you're going to get what you always got, all right? That will not change. So Lydian World, so how does Lydian World work? So Lydian World works, this is the global map of Lydian World. We have our own economy over here, and we're not it's not finna get tough for us. It's finna get better for us, right? We have our Lydian World economy here. We have our own currency over here called the Lydian Stater that's traded for $8.34. You can get it on Pancake Swap. You can get it on SafeMoon. You can get it on BitX Live. You can get it out of GS Partners. You can get it from GS Trade. All right. The Gold Standard Bank cryptocurrency exchange. You can get it from there. Now, this is a metaverse. And you can be a citizen in all of these countries if there's enough citizenships available. So we have a pool in GS Partners that pays out in Lydian World. And how do they do that? Well, we have some certificates called metaverse certificates. And these metaverse certificates, they have a price and they have a load. When you load them, and this is on the GS Partner side, when you load them, a portion of it, 4% of the load that the company will be taking in as revenue, they give it back to us in this pool. So this pool here, I think this one paid out over $700,000. And as more people come in, as more resources, money being put in and moved through this system, well, we're going to see that pool continue to grow. Because last year it was just over 500,000. So in 1 month, we saw the pool jump over 200%. And when it did that, my income jumped right with it in here, right? So I have about 130 some positions. I got 2 governor positions. All right, I got 39 really. I got 2 governor positions, and I'm finna try to get more. All right, I'm finna try to get more. So that's just what we have our hands on. So me being a citizen, when stuff happens in the metaverse, really what's connected to the real world is paying me based on the citizenships I got. So one strategy, you don't have to use it. This is the strategy I use. I want to be a citizen in every country. You feel what I'm saying? Why? Because if I'm a citizen in every country, every dollar that is moved through the metaverse, through these countries, I will get paid. I will get paid. So today, when they paid out the pool, last month I made like right at $300. Well, today, my income went up by about $50. I made like $350 today. And some of this stuff is not even done. So I got some tokenized real estate. I got some Binance stablecoin. I got $10 worth of Ethereum, $200 worth of Tether, right? I got $1 worth of Stater. $2 worth of $2 and almost $3 worth of G999. That's 2,000 G999s. I take it. $72 worth of Bitcoin and $56 worth of Lydian Lions. So that's almost $350. So I can claim it all. And it's going to go to my wallets. It's going to go to my wallets. Okay? So I go back over here to my balances, and now it's there. Now I can move this stuff over here. I can move these Lydian status off here. I can move the G999 over here. I can move this Tether off of here. I can move this Bitcoin off of here. All right. So I can refresh, and now my balance just went up by $350. Now this is just me being in the metaverse. I ain't had to tell nobody about this. I don't have to share this with you. All right. But I'm just telling y'all the power of that. So look at my balance now. And all of this is, so people thinking, whether the metaverse real? Oh, the metaverse is very real. All right? The metaverse is very real. Folks say, oh, there ain't that fake money like Rick Ross said. Listen, man, we already called Rick Ross out. We ain't heard from him yet. We're going to call him out again. Or we didn't call him out. He called us out. So we were just responding to him. All right? Because I was taught never to back down. So I accept challenges. So we accept his challenge. But listen, this is real. I can pull this off here. Pancake swap is real. Binance is stable. That's BNB Binance. That's real. Bitcoin, real. Lydian Lions, now I can only use this in the metaverse, but this will allow me to get more citizenship, what eventually will pay me more of this. Tether is real. Ethereum is real. If you think crypto is not real and the metaverse is not real, then why are you using the dollar? This stuff here is just as real as the dollar. If we buying stuff with the dollar, we buying stuff with crypto. Are we just converting crypto into dollars? I mean, it's a simple thing to do. But let me just say this though. Out of a pool in the metaverse, I was rewarded $350 based on citizenship that I use the virtual money that you can't swap out for a liquid currency. But I got the citizenship using Lydian Lions. Right now, in our certificates, if we go to, it's so many dynamics to what we got going on. So we're gonna go over here to GS Partners. Now, it's a significant amount of money in GS Partners, and with our certificates, family, with our certificates. Let me refresh the screen here because I've been getting paid over them in my sleep. So listen. In this in GS Partners, this is the International Blockchain Business Platform, right? IBBP. All right. So in this, we have all of these currencies over here. So you see in my pie, I have over almost $11,000 here. You see that? You see that? That's liquid cash, liquid income. But listen, with our certificates, when you purchase a certificate, and once you fully load the certificate, they give you that metaverse money called Lydian Lions. They give you that. They give you that in a certificate. So let's just pick the Aphrodite. All right, so the Aphrodite is $2,500 price, $2,500 max load. And when you max the load, they give you $2,500 worth of metaverse money on the load. They give you that. See it right there. Lydian Lions, $2,500. So you get the certificate, you load it. So we have a lot of people in the network that we know don't know what to do with this. So this will get you more money. Register for Lydian World, get your certificate, move your Lydian Lions over to Lydian World. So you see here, how much do I have here? How many Lydian Lions do I got on GS Partners? I got 5,000 Lydian Lions in GS Partners. I'm about to get more. I'm about to get some more. I'm going to show you how I'm going to get more too. I'm going to get over 11,000. All right. Soon as they pay these phones out. So look, I got 5,000 Lydian Lions. I'm going to send them to Lydian World. That's in GS Partners, right? You can't use them over here. You got to send them to the metaverse. But I'm going to show you how I'm going to get more because we just had a promo of these iPhones, 300 of them. I got some tickets for the iPhone. And the iPhone, I don't want the phone. If I win one of the 300, then I'm going to say, no, don't give me the phone. Give me what? $899 worth of crypto. Because that's what it say. To receive an iPhone voucher in value of $899, or they can choose to receive the value of the iPhone directly in any supported crypto to their GS partners back office. So I'm taking the crypto because I'm pretty sure I'm going to win one. I got 166 tickets. All right. But check it. But check this, though. Now, this is another dynamic. Legacy points. Now, we just had a legacy incentive where one man by the name of John Johnson out of Salt Lake City, Utah, he won $1 million. And the second prize winner, a man by the name of my mentor, my brother and friend, Mr. Tabesh, the CEO and founder of Wealth Builders Worldwide. Mr. Tabesh, one of the top income earners in the whole of GS Partners, right? Tabesh won $500,000. So these legacy points, I'm going to be able to swap the legacy points out for me participating in the drawing or the raffle for the phone. I'm going to be able to swap my ALPs out for Lydian lines as soon as this is available at a 1-to-1 ratio. So since this incentive, I have 11,250. So what are you going to do with that? I'm swapping them in the Lydian lines. I'm swapping them in the Lydian lines. I'm just waiting on the phones to pay out. Man, listen, we have so many dynamics to this thing. Listen, I could be here talking to you for hours about this. We have so many dynamics, but if you're not in, you're not even experiencing it. All we're doing is getting paid. We are the bank. So we don't teach become your own bank. No, we saying be the bank, because when you come over here, you can set up other banks. So with that being said, family, thank y'all for tuning in. Please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, Forward Money Network. Follow us on Instagram, man. We're going to start doing more and more stuff on Instagram, Forward Money Network. Follow us on Facebook, Forward Money Network. Follow me, Forward Mahdi, on all social media platforms. Just type in Forward Mahdi. You'll see my picture. You'll see me. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. All right. So follow me on all of those platforms, family. Follow us. Connect with us. Get your people back to this presentation if you are interested. And it's a new month. So listen, if you are interested in getting paid 4.15%, either get with the person that shared this video with you, or get with the person that shared this video with you, or you can text GS Bank to 833-549-2079 so you can either contact me, get the information straight direct to your phone. As soon as you text that number, text GS Bank to that number, you're going to get a video. You're going to get the sign up link. You're going to get everything that you need to get in. You're going to get my number, everything. So you can contact me so we can show you how we are winning in a falling world, a falling economy. All right. So with that being said, family, thank y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all, but don't let that 4.15% every 7 days. Don't let it pass you by. And Friday will always be our stream for crypto mornings when we do live compounding to prove and to do as my brother and business partner, brother Ben X say, document the process. We got a certificate. My wife got a certificate and she'd have been paid every 7 days from July the 7th. I ain't missed the 7-day payout yet. Passive income for her. And she just compounded. She ain't even touching it. Right? Stacking it up. Because that's what we do. Delayed gratification. So get with us. Get with the person that shared this with you. Get in. There's no reason for you not to be in the win. Because we win. This gold standard bank. Become a new Millennium banker. Bank over the blockchain. We out.